work, your dedication, and your commitment and your passion to continue to seek personal growth and knowledge. Academic excellence is more than making the honor roll. It's striving to be better. It makes discipline and critical thinking to solve problems and accept a mindset of always moving the goalposts, striving to do better, better even than yesterday. What does all this mean to sit up here on this stage with your classmates? It means success for your tomorrows, and there'll be lots of tomorrows as you continue to navigate your journey. Always look forward to a new challenge and then put your learned skills to the task. So enjoy your moment as you sit here. Remember to allow your creativity to bring you to new levels of knowledge and problem solving. Congratulations, and remember that all you learn will take you well beyond the walls and halls of Kearney High School, and I encourage you to follow your dreams and goals as you embrace a bright new future. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. So the next part of our ceremony is one of my favorites. Each year, a senior receiving the Academic Award as a student senior person. This person embodies the essence of the group and is somebody to whom the others look to set a perfect example of what academic excellence truly means. This year we chose a student who is inquisitive, funny, always keeps me on my toes for the last 4 years. I am truly going to miss him. Please welcome to the stage, Marcus Soares Silva.
Good afternoon, everyone. I just want to take a moment to welcome everybody here today and to recognize some people in the audience who have helped shape our academic journeys. Our Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Encarnal, our Assistant of Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Butts, our Principal, Mr. Brack, my counselor, Mrs. Fasciano, members of our Board of Education, and of course, our families. When I think about academic excellence, I don't think of perfection, I don't think of straight A's, even though we do need straight A's to get this award, or having the highest GPA in the room. To me, academic excellence is something much deeper. It is discipline, it is consistency, it is the decision to keep showing up even when things get difficult, confusing, or overwhelming. It is not just about what you achieve, but who you become in the process of learning. Since I was a child, I was always taught something very important by my family. Be excellent, not perfect. And that idea has always resonated with me. I always grew up curious, wanting to understand things, always asking questions, always trying to do my best. Not because I had to be flawless, but because I was taught that excellence is about effort, character, and intention. When I came to America, that idea was tested in a new way. I didn't make many friends at first, and I was always in classrooms where most people were ahead of me academically. Many of them had straight A's while I was still learning English. I could have easily felt behind or discouraged, but instead, I made a decision. I will devote myself to my studies and become the best version of me that I could be in that season. That season, in fact, shaped me. It taught me discipline, focus, resilience. It taught me how to work in silence, how to learn without comparison, and how to build confidence through effort rather than validation. But what carried me through most at that time was not just discipline, it was peace in God. Because even though I felt anxious, overwhelmed, or out of place, I always realized something. I was never alone. The only constant and safe place I had, other than my family, was God. And in those moments, I learned how to lean on Him instead of only leaning on myself. And one moment that really stands out to me was sophomore year when I took college chemistry. It was a very hard class. I worked very hard and I pushed myself, and in the end, I received a B. And unfortunately, that year, I did not receive academic excellence. And honestly, at first, that wasn't very easy for me to accept. I had to face the feeling of not being perfect. But that moment became something much deeper for me. Instead of breaking me down, it actually pushed me closer to excellence and to God. I learned to let go of the pressure to be flawless. I learned that my identity was never in the grade. I learned that I could work hard, do my best, and still trust God with the outcome. In that season, I really leaned on Him. That's why Psalms 139 became so meaningful to me when it says, Your eyes saw me when I was formless. All my days were written in your book and planned before a single one of them began. When I wake up, I am still with you. This verse reminded me that my life was never random. No matter what grade I got, I was always seen, known, and held by God, even in moments where I didn't understand what was happening. And there is another truth that shaped me deeply throughout academic excellence. Whatever you do, do it for the Lord, not for men, not for comparison, not for pressure, not for proving yourself to others, but as an act of purpose and trust. And that changed how I saw academic excellence. Academic excellence is not about being flawless. It is about giving your best effort in whatever season you are in, while trusting God with the outcome. It is about striving to be excellent and not perfect, because perfection creates pressure, but excellence creates growth and peace. And I want to say this directly to all my fellow people receiving the medal as well. There will be moments where you will feel stressed about grades, about your tests, or about expectations. There will be moments where you will compare yourself to others and feel like you are not enough. But I want you to remember this. You are enough, and you are called to be the best version of yourself and not someone else. And no matter what grade you get, no matter what outcome you see on a paper, on a project, or on a test, you are still loved. And that love is not based on performance. It is not based on success, and it is not based on perfection. It is constant. And I've also learned something important. God didn't create me to be someone else. He didn't create me to live in comparison or to carry the weight of being perfect. He created me to be the best version of myself, always growing, always learning, and always becoming. So if something doesn't go perfectly in your way, a grade, a class, or a moment, it does not define you. It may simply be a part of a bigger direction we don't yet fully understand. And as I move to Montclair State University in the fall and beyond, I want to carry this peace with me. I plan to study counseling psychology because I want to help others understand that they are not their mistakes, they are not their grades, they are not their pressure, and they are not their past. They are loved, they are seen, and they are never alone. So to everyone here, I'll say this. Do not let academic pressure take your peace. Do not confuse excellence with perfection. Always strive to get academic excellence, but do not let it become your whole life. And don't forget that even in stress, anxiety, uncertainty, you will always have a God you can call on. So strive to have academic excellence and be excellent, not perfect, and trust the process you are in. Be the best version of yourself that you can be, not someone else, and not a perfect version of yourself, but the absolute best that you can be. And also the person that you created to be. Thank you.
Well, if that did not energize you, then I don't know what will. Thank you, Marcus. That was amazing. We now move to the part of our ceremony where I am going to welcome our keynote speaker. And today we have with us Mrs. Erin Abreu. Erin Abreu is an audit partner in Deloitte's Power, Utility, and Renewables practice. She's a Kearney High School alumnus of the class of 1998. Deloitte, if you did not know, is known as one of the world's Big Four accounting networks, dominating auditing for public companies alongside providing tax, consulting, and advisory services, and known for their extensive global reach. From 1994 to 1998, Erin was an outstanding 3-season athlete on our girls' varsity soccer, swim, and softball teams for all 4 years, including serving in the role of captain of all 3 teams as a senior due to her strong leadership qualities. During high school, Erin tried all different types of classes that KHS offered, including ceramics, Latin, and eventually college prep accounting. It was the accounting class which sparked an interest in Erin. She realized the class curriculum mirrored skills we utilize often in real life, and learned that accounting could be used and made into a career. As a result, Erin applied to colleges with the goal of majoring in the accounting field. She chose to attend Rowan University in Glassboro, New Jersey, and started her post-secondary journey in the fall of 1998. She lived on campus and secured a job in the admissions office as an ambassador, where she worked for most of her time in Rowan. While attending classes at the business school and working toward her accounting degree, Erin landed an internship at Morgan Stern & Associates, a tax firm near Rowan. The full semester experience gave Erin the opportunity to work on tax returns for all types of clients. She also got a first-hand taste of working her first busy season when she is expected to sometimes show up to work on Saturdays, a foreign concept for a college student. The internship was rewarding, but it also helped her realize that tax was not where she wanted to be. In the summer between her junior and senior years, Erin attended one of the Big Four firms, Deloitte's Student Leadership Conference, and got the chance to immerse herself in the types of work an auditor would do, something that spoke to her much more than taxes. Later that summer, she received a full-time offer to be an audit assistant at Deloitte for the upcoming fall, which she enthusiastically accepted. After graduating from Rowan University in the spring of 2002, Erin started in her role as audit assistant at the Big Four firm, eventually working her way up to senior auditor, manager, senior manager, and ultimately partner in 2018. Along the way, she became a certified public accountant, got married, and had 2 beautiful children. Through her work at Deloitte, she has made some great friends and has been able to travel to all different parts of the world. Today, Erin continues to work for Deloitte in the capacity as partner, primarily serving large investor-owned power and utility clients, including regulated utilities like PSE&G and merchant generation operations of publicly traded entities, including Fortune 500 companies. In addition to her work with clients, Erin is passionate about the recruitment, development, and retention of those in the accounting industry, working or wishing to work for the firm, and is a leader in many in-house diversity and inclusion activities. She was previously selected to participate in Deloitte's Women's Initiative program for their highest performing professionals. She also gives back to her alma mater, Rowan University, by serving on their accounting and advisory board. Erin currently resides in Union Township in Hunterdon County with her husband and her 2 children, who are very active in the community and keep her life busy and full. And we are so happy that she was able to make time in that busy life to be here with us today. I have known Erin for a really long time, and I'm thrilled she's here with us today. Please welcome to the stage Mrs. Erin Abreu.
Getting nervous about these stairs. Good afternoon. Thank you, Mrs. Fasciano, for the kind words. Marcus, it's going to be hard to follow you, so I'm going to try my best. I'd like to say congratulations to you on this outstanding achievement, and to the class of 2026. As you prepare for your next adventure, I wish you all the success in your future endeavors outside the walls of Kearney High. If I asked every one of you today what you think academic excellence means, I would probably get different answers from all of you. And I've heard this once or twice today, but academic excellence is not about being perfect. It's about building the ability to learn, to think, and to finish what you start. Aristotle has a quote that I like to think about. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. Over my 4 years at KHS, then Rowan, and then 24 years at Deloitte, I have applied this saying, and I always remember it's not an act, it's a habit. And academic excellence doesn't mean it's always going to be easy, but it's how you conquer those hills to climb to be your version of excellent. That means putting in consistent effort. Period started. I was like, I just said to Mr. Miazza, I think it's I remember what periods now, say period. That means putting in consistent effort, accepting feedback, getting back up after a setback, continuous improvement on your skills, and taking your education seriously, because you take your future seriously. And I know this group is already doing that, as you are all here today celebrating your academic success and excellence. In high school, I knew putting in that consistent effort would help me succeed in my classes and help me identify where my next steps would be. And because of the amazing programs these high school offers, I was able to try an accounting class, and that shaped what my major would be in college. In college, I took all different types of classes, in addition to my required courses, to broaden my horizon, meet new people, learn something new. Was I successful in everything? No. Did I work hard? Yes. Did I learn new things? Absolutely. After a particularly hard semester my freshman year in college, I spent the next semester changing my study habits, asking for help, and focusing my attention on what it meant by doing well in class. And because of that, I was able to get an interview at Deloitte for my summer mentorship program. It hasn't been an easy path since then, but in every day in my life, I apply the points I've set above. Consistent effort, accepting feedback, continuous improvement, and getting back up after a setback. And as I reflect back, I'll note, as important as your hard work is in school, it's also about surrounding yourself with people who will be there for you while you're becoming the best version of yourself. Find your people who will support you through thick and thin, people who will cheer you on when you succeed and pick you up when you fall. Find your people. I will end this by telling you what I tell my children, who are 15 and 14, and this is in no particular order. Work hard, be a good human, smile, laugh, show up for what's important. Congratulations to you all. What an accomplishment. You should be very proud of yourselves. I can't wait to see what the future holds. Thank you.
Thank you, Erin, so much. And now we move on to the best part of our ceremony, which is the presentation of our medals. So I will please call up to the stage Mr. Miasso and Mr. Brack to assist. So I will be calling everybody up in order from seniors all the way back to freshmen, and we go in alphabetical order within those categories. I will be announcing their name. I will be letting you know the reasons for which they are being honored. So obviously everybody is up here for their cycle of grades, but you will hear people who are up here for high test scores and the like. I will ask that you please, and then I will be also telling you things about them other than just that they are amazing students. Things about their personal lives, extracurriculars that we like to share with the audience. I will ask that you hold your applause until the end. So yes, we will get started. First up, we have Srijal Akaria, cycle of grades and SAT scores. Srijal enjoys dance, photography, painting, cooking, and reading. This is her 4th year receiving the Academic Excellence Award, and she will be attending the New York Institute of Technology in the fall. Sarah Barbosa, cycle of grades, SAT scores, valedictorian of the class of 2026. Sarah is a KHS varsity cheerleader, president of the Psychology Club, and volunteers her time at a local daycare as an elementary school tutor through the National Honor Society. She was also part of our Early College Academy, having earned her degree this past Tuesday. This is also her 4th year receiving the award. She will be attending Southeastern University in the fall. Isabella F. Barrand, cycle of grades, SAT scores, salutatorian of the class of 2026. Isabella is editor-in-chief of The Carnian, president of the Critics Cafe, in the fall. Dinell Dantas, cycle of grades, SAT scores. Dinell is on the KHS varsity boys soccer team, is a member of the National Honor Society, the National Math Honor Society, the National Language Honor Society for French, and is a student government representative. This is his 3rd year up here on our stage, and he will be attending UMass Amherst in the fall. Neve Devlin, cycle of grades. Neve is a member of the varsity girls soccer team, as well as the varsity indoor and outdoor track teams. She will be attending Seton Hall University. Michael English, cycle of grades and SAT scores. Michael is a member of the National Honor Society, the Italian Honor Society, Italian Club, and Science League. This is his 4th time up here, and he will also be attending Seton Hall University in the fall. Gracie Faria, cycle of grades. Gracie is president of the Alpha and Omega Club, vice president of the National Honor Society, a volunteer for Liquid Church and for EPIC, an organization for special needs families. This is her 4th year up here, and she will be attending Essex County College in the fall. Kayla Gray, cycle of grades. Kayla is a member of the Teen Pep program, the National Honor Society, the Anatomy and Physiology Science League, and enjoys baking and volunteering. I sound like a broken record, but it just shows how amazing they are. This is also her 4th year in a row, earning the Academic Excellence Award, and she will be attending Rutgers Newark in the fall. John Leidecker, cycle of grades and SAT scores. John is on the varsity boys swim team, a member of the National Honor Society, the National Math Honor Society, and the Model UN. This is his second time receiving the award. He will be attending Rutgers, New Brunswick. Camila Nieto, cycle of grades. Camila is president of the English Honor Society, a rower on our girls varsity crew team, and volunteers her time as an elementary school tutor at Franklin School. This is her 4th year receiving the award, and she will be attending the University of New Haven. Wanya Kadir, cycle of grades. Wanya has been a member of the girls varsity tennis team and enjoys photography, gardening, and baking. This is her 3rd time up here, and she will be attending Stevens Institute of Technology. Isaac Rodriguez, cycle of grades. Isaac is a member of the National Honor Society, Italian Honor Society, English Honor Society, Italian Club, and Stark Market Club. This is his 2nd year receiving the medal, and he will be attending Caldwell University in the fall. Mateo Santiago, cycle of grades. Mateo is the co-founder of the Museum Excursion Club, treasurer of the French Technology and Engineering Clubs, that is a lot of money to handle, Mateo, and a member of the National Honor Society as well as the Math and English Honor Societies. He will be attending NJIT in the fall. Marcus Suarez Silva, cycle of grades. Marcus serves as co-president of the Alpha and Omega Club, is in the senior cohort of our Early College Academy, is a leader of GC Zeal, a weekly youth group for teens, acts as social media manager of the Psychology Club, and plays second singles on our varsity boys tennis team. This is his 2nd time receiving the Academic Excellence Award, and that B's gonna kill you forever, dude, I'm sorry. And he will be attending Montclair State University in the fall. Graceland Teixeira, cycle of grades and SAT scores. Graceland is enrolled in our Hudson County College Early College Academy. She also received her degree this past Tuesday, is a member of the National Honor Society, serves as the English Honor Society Secretary and Psychology Club Secretary, also participates in Math League. This is her 4th year up here, and she will be attending Rutgers, New Brunswick in the fall. And lastly, for our seniors, Matthew Zabala, cycle of grades. Matthew is the Japanese club president, and he will also be attending Rutgers, New Brunswick in the fall. Moving on to our juniors, Jalen Achong, cycle of grades. Jalen is a Kearney High School varsity cheerleader, volunteers her time as a cheerleading coach, and is a member of the National Honor Society, Math, and English Honor Societies as well. This is her 2nd year up on our stage. Haley Bueno, cycle of grades. Haley loves reading, singing, and performing, and has landed lead roles in the Kearney High School musical. She also enjoys public speaking and was part of the girls' basketball team. Juan Carrion Crespo, cycle of grades, PSAT scores, SAT scores. Juan is the captain of the varsity boys tennis team, secretary of the Italian Club, a member of Alpha and Omega, the Culinary Club, and the Asian Cultural Club. He gives back to the community by tutoring elementary school students in his free time, and this is his 3rd year receiving the award. Sajan Jenkins, cycle of grades and PSAT scores. Sajan is the co-captain of the KHS robotics team, currently working on a project to 3D print an artificial heart to demonstrate the value of 3D printing in the organ transplantation field. He volunteers in the ICU at Clara Moss Medical Center and is writing a 5-part book series called The Dauntless Man while composing a musical piece based on the series. This is his 3rd year receiving the award. Bradley Seppin, cycle of grades. Bradley has been a member of the gaming club, loves dogs, enjoys playing badminton, pickleball, and volleyball. This is his 3rd time up here with us. Amar Khalifa, cycle of grades. Amar is a 3-season athlete on our boys varsity football, wrestling, and volleyball teams, and volunteers his time working at Alaris Nursing Home. This is his 3rd year receiving the medal. Isaac Lorenzo Esteves, cycle of grades. Isaac is a member of our boys, crew, and swim teams, as well as the Alpha and Omega and Save clubs, and does camera work for his community church. Annie Lou Dana, cycle of grades, PSAT scores, and SAT scores. Annie is the Vice President of the Student Government Association, an athlete on both our indoor and outdoor track and field teams, a member of the National Honor Society, and enjoys volunteering in her community. And this is her 3rd time receiving the award. Sumaya Owali, cycle of grades and PSAT scores. Sumaya is the secretary of the Student Governments Association, secretary of the Culinary Club, and a member of the National Honor Society, Math, and English Honor Societies. This is her third year receiving the medal. Manuel Angel Paz Lijo, cycle of grades and PSAT scores. Manuel serves as captain of the first ever Carney Competitive Robotics Team, KRT Borealis, and led them through a record-breaking season. He is the senior-most member of the KHS SAVE Environmental Club and the Middle School 4-H Gardening Club. Outside of KHS, he is a member of the International Tory Botanical Society and an active contributor to botanical nomenclature. Earlier this year, he presented at the Chrysler Centennial and recently published new scientific names that have been adopted by World Plants and Catalog of Life. This is his third year receiving the award. Elaine Danielle Perez de la Fuente, cycle of grades. Elaine is passionate about caring for animals, speaks 3 languages, and has dreams of becoming a vet. Eric Retschlag, cycle of grades. Eric likes to play video games, watch game shows, and also likes cooking. This is his second year up on our stage. Camila Rodriguez, cycle of grades. Camila is a member of the ESL and Mile End English Honor Societies and has volunteered over 40 hours at ESL school-sponsored events. She is also part of the Students' Superintendent Committee, the Library Council, and volunteers her time as a peer tutor and works the concession stand at JV and varsity basketball games. This is her second year receiving the award. Aridia Santos Luciano, cycle of grades and PSAT scores. Aridia is a 2-season athlete on our girls' varsity crew and cheer teams and enjoys reading and traveling. This is her second time up on our stage. Marie Laura Silva, cycle of grades and PSAT scores. Marie is Vice President of the SAVE Club, a member of the National Honor Society, Math Honor Society, Student Government Association, and Robotics Team, and is an award winner of the Patriots Pen Youth Essay Competition. This is her third year receiving the medal. Gabriel Wabi, cycle of grades and PSAT scores. Gabe is an athlete on our track and field team and also plays private club soccer. He is a member of the National Honor Society, Italian, English, and Math Honor Societies, the Student Government Association, and Future Business Leaders of America, and teaches chess at the Carney Public Library. This is his second year receiving the award, and that will do it for our juniors. So from here on out, everybody's just going to be cycle of grades for our sophomores and our freshmen. Most of them haven't taken any kind of assessments yet, so I will no longer say after their name what they made it for. You can just assume they're up here because they got straight A's and they're awesome. Okay, so my sophomores. Micaeus Alves Duarte. Micaeus is an athlete on our varsity football team. He moved to America only 4 years ago and is doing remarkably well in the Carney School District. Hajar Aisha El-Qasimi. Hajar is on our JV girls soccer team, serves as treasurer of the Student Government Association, as well as treasurer of the National English Honor Society, attended the Holy Leadership Conference, and works as an intern at AFC Urgent Care. This is her second year receiving our award. Joe Elvis Fernandez. Joe Elvis is a member of the Engineering and Technology Clubs, won the gold award in this year's AIA Art Contest, and enjoys playing piano, volleyball, and architecture. This is his second time receiving the award. Liz Carla Garriga. Liz Carla is an athlete on our girls volleyball and outdoor track teams and was part of this year's school musical. This is her second year receiving the award. Peter Quintos. Peter is on our boys baseball team and is a member of the Student Government Association and the French Club. Logan Lamella. Logan enjoys playing basketball in his free time. This is his second year receiving the award. Mia Moreno Mera. Mia is an athlete on our girls varsity swim and crew teams and is a 4-H STEM ambassador. This is her second time receiving the award. Kiara Perez. Kiara is a member of our culinary club and enjoys playing volleyball. She has aspirations of becoming a radiologic technician. This is her second time receiving the award. Maria Piero Borges. Maria is a member of the Student Government Association, Italian Club, and is secretary of the Future Business Leaders of America, where she has participated in our school's DECA competitions. This is her second year receiving the award. Leticia Silva. Monica attends Polish school in her free time. Haley Aguirre. FC and loves math and science. Caitlin Anticona Alvarado. Athlete in our girls' freshman soccer, indoor and outdoor track teams, and loves to dance. Carolina Escona Romero. Carolina is an athlete on our girls' crew and swim teams. Abigail Buchanan. Abby is an athlete on our girls' varsity swim and softball teams and also plays travel softball for the New Jersey Thunder. Camila Cabrera. Camila is a member of the Kearney High School track and field team, enjoys reading, and has aspirations of pursuing a career in the dental field. Anna Cole DeBella. Anna plays on the girls' flag football team and has plans to join soccer, the library council, and chess club. Tanya Cueto. Tanya enjoys playing volleyball and plans to join the crew team next year. Jocelyn Espinoza. Jocelyn is a member of outdoor track and field, the Model UN, the High Carnian, and enjoys reading, journaling, and psychology. Daniel Fernandez. Daniel is in the Save Club and likes to dance salsa, play volleyball, and play the drums. Gia Fusili. Gia likes to cook and bake, read, learn new languages, and play volleyball. Diana Gavilanes. Diana loves to play video games. Pedro Grinan. Pedro is a member of our boys volleyball team and enjoys fishing in his free time. Brandon Jaramillo Flores. Brandon enjoys reading, drawing, and playing soccer. Sophia Lima. Sophia is an athlete on the KHS crew and cross-country teams and is a member of the Science League Biology Club. Isabella Mongal. Isabella is part of the Biology Science League. Julieta Medina. Julieta enjoys drawing, psychology, and cooking. Dylan Mello. Dylan enjoys shopping and music. Salwa Awali. Salwa is a member of the Student Government Association, is interested in travel, and wishes to pursue a career in the medical field. Alanis Pena Dantes. Alanis is a member of the French Club and enjoys playing volleyball. Ariel Pierre Luis. Ariel is a proud Haitian who enjoys doing nails for fun and values her faith. Monica Ramos. Monica is the manager of the boys and girls freshman volleyball teams. Erin Richards. Erin plays flag football, is a member of the French Club, and is interested in arts and STEM. Megan Crystal Rivera Rodriguez. Megan is part of the Kearney High School Culinary Club. Zoe Bethsabel Romero Andrade. Zoe is on the indoor track team, the girls flag football team, and enjoys art and STEM. Antonella Sanchez. Antonella is a member of our K-Birds choral group, a writer for the Carnian, and plays piano. Jaden Santos. Jaden is a member of the Robotics Club, the Model UN, and enjoys engineering and space. Ava Shah. Ava is a dedicated dancer and artist and is interested in fashion design and the medical field. Aishal Saeda. Aishal is a member of the track and field team, a student government representative, a writer for The Guardian, and participates in the Model UN. Angie Danelise Silvestri Riera. Angie is a 3-season athlete on our girls volleyball, winter cheer, and outdoor track teams, and is a member of our dance academy. Isaiah Soriano. Isaiah is a member of our indoor and outdoor track teams. Nicole Tassi Libanori. Nicole is a 3-season athlete on our girls volleyball, basketball, and softball teams, and also plays club softball as well. And last but certainly not least, Julia Triac. Julia enjoys playing drums, reading, science, and puzzles. I will ask all of you to stand. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2026 Academic Excellence recipients. Keep smiling, there's pictures. All right, you guys can be seated. So congratulations to you all on behalf of myself and Kearney High School administration, Mrs. Encarnação, Mrs. Fields, Board of Education, teachers, faculty, staff. We are so super proud of you. You've worked hard. You have earned the celebration today. Take in the moment, okay? We would also like for all of you to further take in the moment by not leaving, but going right downstairs to our atrium to join in on our reception. Our Kearney High School Culinary Department has an entire spread down there that we do not want you to miss. So please don't leave. Join us down there. Before I say goodbye to everybody, you know, say it takes a village to raise a child. It's going out and I'm very loud, so I'll just do it. It takes a village to put on a ceremony like this. So there's just some people that I would like to thank. Our custodial team, they were amazing. They had to break down this great concert last night, get this ready to go first thing this morning. They are always so helpful. Ms. Marlene Bedford and her security team, always getting me whatever I need, making sure that we are good to go. And safety is first and foremost. We've got Mrs. Estrella, who got me an organ player here today. I was at her last year looking up at the pipes, and I said, why don't we ever play these? So I wanted to get us an organ player here today. She makes sure that the microphones and everything are ready to go. I've got Mr. McShane, who prints all of our programs. I have Ms. Hatfield and the success students who wash and iron our linens for us. Just so many people are involved in this process. My fellow counselors, they're always so helpful. They're hiding off stage because they're camera shy. They always help. Mrs. Sandstone, she's one of my right-hand girls from the English department. She helps me every year. So even though they may not be sitting in this room right now, I just would like to say thank you to all of them. To my boss, Mr. Masso, who has given me most support in running this every year. And you know, I truly do look forward to it. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for being with us today. Let's go eat. Have a great day.